Hey FitTrack, Evan here. Now we've been spending most of our time on lower body exercises and workouts. So today we're gonna do an upper body workout designed to increase your muscle mass. Most people have a big disparity between the strength of their upper and lower body. So it's important to incorporate upper body workouts to make sure that your workout routine has balance. You wanna strive to have balance between the front and back of your body, the right and left side, and the top and the bottom. You don't need any equipment for this workout, and it's gonna take about 10 minutes. So find yourself an accountability friend and let's go. Our first exercise today are called walkouts. This is a great exercise to activate your whole upper body. Specifically, you're gonna feel it in your shoulders, your triceps, and your core. To start out, you're gonna get into a push-up position and you're gonna keep your back nice and flat. Keep your core engaged and slowly walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Once you get here, keep your core engaged, your back flat, and you're gonna walk yourself right back towards that starting position. Make sure your hips come all the way, but not too far forward. Once we're here, we're gonna walk ourselves back towards our feet. If you wanna challenge yourself, take slightly bigger steps with your hands, and then when you go forward, you can walk yourself a little bit beyond the original push-up position. Our first exercise here are modified walkouts. So to start out, we're gonna get into a modified push-up position, and we're gonna make sure that we're up on our knees. Our feet are gonna be crossed over each other, but we're gonna have a straight line from our knee, our hip, to our shoulder. We're gonna keep our back nice and flat, and then from here, we're gonna walk our hands back towards our knees, keep our back flat, keep your core tight, walk ourselves back forward, allow our hips to come forward, and the rep is done when we're back in that starting position with the knee, hip, and shoulder in a nice straight line. Walk your hands back and walk yourself back forward. Our next exercise are called snow angels, and this is a great exercise to wake up all the muscles in your back. To start, you're gonna lie face down with your legs and your arms extended as far as you can go. From here, you're gonna engage your low back and your glutes, and you're gonna lift your arms and your legs at the same time. Then you're gonna pull your arms back as far as you can, pulling your shoulders away from your ears and squeezing at the top. Extend them nice and controlled all the way back. Relax to the ground. Turn your low back off. Engage your low back and glutes. Lift. Tuck them back again, as far as you can go, squeeze at the top, extend back forward, and relax to the ground. Next up, we've got modified snow angels. So we're gonna start by laying flat on our stomach with our arms and our legs extended out. We're gonna keep our feet grounded on the floor, and our hips are gonna stay exactly where they are. From here, all we're gonna do is we're gonna lift our torso up just slightly. We're gonna think about pulling our elbows back, and think about pulling your shoulders back and away from your ears. Squeeze at the top, then extend all the way out. Control back down to the ground. Think about relaxing our low back, lifting ourselves up, squeezing back, really squeeze at the top here. Extend back out, full extension, and then control back down to the ground. Our next upper body exercise is called dips, and this exercise is gonna target our triceps and also our shoulders. So get yourself a nice sturdy bench to make sure that you don't lose balance during this exercise. Set your hands up so that right below your shoulders, and to start out, you're gonna walk your feet so your legs are fully extended, but your hips are close to the bench and your back stays nice and flat. Slowly lower yourself towards the ground, but don't go below 90 degrees with your elbow. You're gonna fully extend at the top, squeeze with your triceps, control yourself right back down to the ground, extend at the top. So control, fully extend, and squeeze at the top. Our next upper body exercise are called modified dips, and this exercise will target our triceps and our shoulders. Get yourself a sturdy chair or bench to make sure you don't lose balance during this exercise. Start with your hands right below your shoulders and walk your feet out till your knees are about 90 degrees. If you want to make this exercise easier, walk your feet a little closer towards your bench. From here, you're going to keep your hips close to the bench and your back nice and flat. Slowly lower yourself towards the ground. Make sure to not go past 90 degrees with your elbow. And when you come to the top, you want to squeeze and hold for 1 second. lower, nice and controlled, lift, squeeze at the top. Back nice and flat, hips close to the bench. Our last exercise of the day is called reverse push-ups. So you're gonna lie on your back, make sure your back is flat, and then you're gonna bring your legs up so that your hips are 90, your knees are 90, and your feet are 90. From here, you're gonna bring your elbows out so they're in line with your shoulders, and your hands are gonna be facing the ceiling. From here, you're going to push your elbows into the ground. You're gonna lift your shoulder blades just an inch off of the ground, squeeze at the top, control yourself back down. Lift and squeeze, control back down. You wanna make sure that your neck is staying neutral so you're not lifting your neck early. Your neck stays nice and neutral as you're lifting, control, squeeze at the top, and control back down to the ground. This exercise is called modified reverse push-ups. So you're gonna start by laying flat on your back, and your elbow is gonna be out in line with your shoulder. Your hands should be pointed straight up towards the ceiling, and from here what you're gonna do is you're gonna push your elbows into the ground to lift yourself off of the ground, but you're also gonna engage your core. So it's gonna be a combination of a crunch, but also lifting yourself off of the ground. So you should be feeling this one in the back of your shoulder and also your core. So from here, pushing your elbows into the ground, crunch and lift, squeeze at the top, control yourself back down to the ground. You wanna make sure that your neck is staying neutral so you're not leaning with your neck, and you're gonna engage your core, push your elbows into the ground, lift yourself off the ground a couple inches, squeeze at the top, control yourself back down to the ground. Thanks for joining me for that workout. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments if any of your accountability partners just went and took a nap during your workout.